is Nabila binti Rosan. My name metric 25 DDT 20 F1002. My partner is Amara Afiq bin Muhammad Nasir. The metric 25 DDT 20 F1031. Today I want to present problem-based task 1. Okay, I want to explain about introduction. Certain tasks are required of us. So I and two other people have been assigned a new project and we are in charge of it. As a project manager, I will act as a server administrator. The server administrator was in charge of creating user and files, as well as setting up permission and giving new teams member access. To connect to the server, use SSH. The preferred operating system is Linux. The goal of a project manager is to create and show the essential setup as well as to give the client with a complete technical report. As a result, I'll have to install and configure Ubuntu on the new PC as part of my task. The group consists of two members. My name when making a user. In Ubuntu, create a group to which all members will belong. Make one administrator account, one ordinary user account, and one guest user account. List the user, PWD, home, shell, and log name, environment variable for each user. Create a personal directory for each user, as well as a file for each user in that directory. Each user should have full authority over his or her directory. Create a new directory that all three users can access. Set the administrator users permission to include full access to all directory. All users, with the exception of guest users, must be able to access to the server remotely via an SSH client. We must next create a text file and navigate to the shared directory OSOS 2021.txt is the name of the text file. Finally, we all use a remote SSH session to ensure that other may update the text file.
Hello, my name is Amara Afiq and I will continue with the next question. Okay, the second question is the new machine should be installed and configured with the Ubuntu operating system. Okay, firstly, click the new virtual machine on a virtual machine that we download, and then after click the create menu, click new virtual machine on the screen show up. Tap Ubuntu 64-bit and 20.04 as a virtual machine, then select location, and then next we select the as Linux as the operating system and Ubuntu as a version of operating system. After that, select 2 GB as your memory, and next we will continue with. After that, select 20 GB in location and size, as you can see at the picture. After download complete, click to start to Ubuntu and click install Ubuntu and continue with the setting complete the installation Ubuntu. Okay, next choose English as keyboard and layout and click continue installation process, and then next type your name and company name, username and password in who are you at the screen to create user. Okay, next is click the name that has previously set on who are you on the screen and enter the password that previously set on who are you on the screen. Okay, next is a Ubuntu environment that you can see. As you can see, the Ubuntu is ready to use. Okay, next I will pass to Nurul Nabila.
Question 3. Use your name and number metric. For the example, Karim123 for user creation. In Ubuntu, create a group that will be joined by all members. Set a user to be administrator while the one user account as a normal user and one user as a guest user. So first, add main username Nurunabila underscore 12002. So first command is sudo add user Nurunabila underscore 1002. So promote the username Nurunabila underscore 1002 as administrator user. Sudo user mode ag sudo Nurunabila underscore 1002. Second is add Amarul 1031 as normal user. So the command is sudo add user Amarul underscore 1031. Next, add Nurul and Afiq as a cast user. So first command is sudo add user Nurul. Second, sudo add user Afiq. Next, create a group name OSOS2. So the command is sudo add group OSOS2. Then sudo user mod -g OSOS2 Nurul Nabila _1002. Sudo user mod -g OSOS Amarul _1031. Seterusnya sudo user mod -g OSOS Nurul. Sudo user mod -g OSOS 2 Afiq. So the last is assigned for user that create previously into the group name OSOS2 given group OSOS2. So dia akan keluar semua yang kita dah simpan data tu. And 4, list the environment variables such as user, pwd, home, shell and log name for each user. So first, switch to user nurulnabila _1002. So the command is su nurulnabila _1002. List the shell environment by type command return v. So the command is return v. So kita akan sniffing tool untuk pwd, name, user and home. Next, switch to user amarul _1031. So the command is su amarul _1031. So list the shell environment by type command return v. The command is return v. So kita sniffing tool untuk shell, pwd, name, user and home. Terusnya switch to Nurul and Afiq as a cast user. So the command is for Nurul su Nurul. The list the shell environment by type command return v. So the command is return v and kita snipping untuk shell, pwd, name, user and home. The command for su Afiq. So return v untuk Afiq, kita just type return v untuk command dia. Lepas tu kita snippet untuk shell, pwd, name, user and home. So question 5, create a directory for each member in Ubuntu desktop. Each member must have full permission over his or her own directory. Nobody else can modify anything in the directory, provide proof that this is done. So the first is create directory name nurulnabila _1002. There, set the directory ownership to nurulnabila _1002. So the command is makdir nurulnabila _1002. There, the next command is sudo chown nurulnabila _1002. Titik bertindih OSOS2 nurulnabila _1002. There. So then kita masukkan password biasa. So the next is verify that directory only can fully access by the owner. So the command is sudo chmod 744 nurulnabila _1002 there, cd nurulnabila _1002 there, su nurulnabila _1002. So the next is create a file that can access by all users. So the command is cd nurulnabila _1002 there. So the next command is touch nurulnabila _1002 file. Question 6. Create another directory to be shared among all 3 users. Set the administrator user also to have full control over a directory or to have no access. No access at all. Okay, the first is create a directory name amarul _1031 there and set the directory ownership to a normal user. Verify that the directory only can fully accessed by the owner. So the command is mkdir amarul _1031 there, sudo chown amarul _1031. Bertindih OSOS amarul _1031 there. Simpang. Lepas tu next is sudo chmod amarul _1031 there. Lepas tu the next is su amarul _1031. Create a file that can access by all users. So the command is cd amarul _1031 there. Next command is touch amarul _1031 file. Next, create directory name Afiq there and set the directory ownership to cast. Verify that directory only can fully access by the owner. So the command is makdir Afiq there, sudo chown Afiq titik bertindih OSOS2 Afiq there slash. Lepas tu the command next is sudo chmod 744 Afiq there slash su Afiq. Then the next is create a file that can access by all user. So cd there, touch of Afiq there slash. So the last is touch Afiq file. So the next is create directory name Nurul there and set the directory ownership because verify that directory can fully accessed by the owner. So the command is mark the nurul there, sudo chown nurul tidak OSOS 2 nurul there, and it's slash sudo chmod 744 nurul there su nurul. Create a file that can access by all user. The command is at cd nurul there and touch nurul file. Create directory name OSOS 2. So the command is mark near OSOS there. The next command is sudo chown nurunabila underscore 1002 titip tindia OSOS 2 OSOS 2 there. So make the directory to be fully accessed and shared by all three users. So the command is sudo chmod 777 OSOS there slash verify that the directory can fully accessed by the owner. So the command is ls tolak ld OSOS 2 there slash then kita akan dapat jawapan dekat bawah tu. That's all for me. So I will pass to the Amar Afiq.
Okay, next question is using an SSH client. All users shall have access to the server remotely from another computer outside as a user. Okay, firstly, we're gonna install SSH server. So for the SSH to install SSH server, we're gonna use a command sudo apt-get install open ssh slash server, and then you press enter, and you will be required to insert the password, and then you will be asked to do you want to continue the process, and then you press y. Okay, so that for install ssh server. Next is ssh localhost. So if you want to see ssh localhost, you can input the command that is ssh localhost. As you can see at the picture, that is show the ssh localhost. Okay, next is ssh client host. This is command is to show that ssh localhost has been active. Okay, to see the ssh client host have been active is you must input the command sudo service ssh status, and then the result is you can see at the picture that will be shown that our client host has been active. Okay, next is install putty and login and insert username and password all user. Okay, firstly we must install the putty. So to install the putty, we're gonna open the terminal, and then we're gonna insert the command that sudo apt install putty, and then enter, and then it will be required to type y if you want to continue the process. Okay, that for install putty. So next is for the configure putty. So to configure putty, you're gonna open the putty at the Ubuntu, and then you're gonna see as the picture, and then to computer the putty, you're gonna input the IP address. So if you want to get the IP address, you go to the terminal, and then you input IP address show, and then you will get the IP address to configure the putty configuration. Okay, next is to insert username and all password all user. So if you want to log in, so it will be shown like the picture. So if you want to log in as Amarul, you just type Amarul underscore 1031, and then you input the password, and then it will be show at the picture, just like at the picture. So repeat all the same step at the all user. Okay, next is create a text file and navigate to the share directory, and name the file as the OSOS 2021.txt. So firstly, we're gonna create the text file. To create the text file, based on the question, and navigate to the share directory. So firstly, we're gonna change the directory. Input the command cd osos to dir. OSOS 2.dii is the share directory that we've been create from the previous question, and then we're gonna make a text file. To create text file, just input the command that is touch osos 2021.txt, and that for the question 8. And then we go through to the question 9. Ensure that the are available to edit the text file using remote SSH. Okay, firstly we're gonna open the putty bag, and then we're gonna log in as a user, the main user, that is Nurul Nabila underscore 1002, and then you're gonna input the command that nano osos 2021.txt in Nurul Nabila user. So if you this this command is you want to edit the text file using a remote SSH session. Okay, if you want to edit, you just type Nurul Nabila underscore 1002 can edit, and then repeat all the step with the other user. Okay, just input the just open the putty bag, and then log in with other other user, and then type nano osos 2021.txt in amarul underscore 1031 and edit the text file. So you type the amarul underscore 1031 can edit, and then repeat the same step at the others user. Okay, next is for conclusion. For conclusion, we can conclude something from this problem based task 1, that we have learned a lot of new things, and that we now have a better understanding of the Ubuntu operating system. First, we learn how to install and configure the Ubuntu on the virtual machine. Second, we figure out how to create user by entering our name and registration number, and we also create an Ubuntu group that all user will be able to join. After that, we create the 3 user account, on one for the administrator, one for regular user, and one for a visitor. Following that, we may establish a personal directory for each other, as well as file for all user is that directory. Each user should have complete control over the directory, then create the new directory that may be accessed by all user. Give the administrator user full access to all directories. Next, unless you are user, you must be able to access to the server remotely using an SSH client from another computer, unless you are a visitor. And finally, using a remote SSH session, navigate to the share directory and create the text file with the name OSOS 2021.txt, and ensure that others can alter the text file. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.